Pound for pound boxing, real news. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Follow me on Instagram at PVP Boxing Real News. What is going on? Vasiliy Lomachenko, fresh off a war, and is back in the U.S., ready to fight Jermaine Ortiz. All right, I've been giving my thoughts on, you know, Lomachenko coming back and fighting Jermaine Ortiz. Um, there was talks of Lomachenko fighting the likes of Devin Haney, which it looks like he's on the road to fighting Devin Haney uh, after the Devin Haney George Kambosos fight. I think that you know Lomachenko coming back from the war, it's a good chance for Lomachenko to showcase what the ring rust against a good fight like a good fighter like Jermaine Ortiz. Ortiz he's a good up and coming fighter. With one draw, he's fought the likes of Jamel Herring, Nahir Albright. You know what I'm saying? He's a good up and coming fighter. And this would definitely be the time for him to show off. You know what I'm saying? Especially against a guy like Lomachenko. So not only does this benefit Lomachenko, this is going to benefit Jermaine Ortiz. If Jermaine Ortiz has what it takes to defeat the likes of Lomachenko, I think that this is a great fight for Lomachenko. Like I said, coming back from Ukraine and getting back into the ring. You know what I'm saying? This is a good fight for him. And like they say, this is the road to undisputed for Lomachenko, right? If he gets past Jermaine Ortiz, is on to maybe the winner of George Kambosos and Devin Haney. So I like the fight for Lomachenko. I think that it's a good fight for him. I mean, he can't just go up. It's not like he could have just went and fought Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? For undisputed, if it was like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it would have been it would have been easy for them to make that. But obviously, George Kambosos had a contractual agreement and a rematch clause that he decided to exercise so that he could fight Devin Haney again. He thinks maybe that he could beat Devin Haney in a second go around. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fans are just not optimistic about the fight. They're saying, George Kambosos really doesn't have a chance. And George Kambosos really is not going to be able to adjust to anything that Devin Haney brought the first fight. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people feel like this is a waste of time for these guys. Me, I feel the same way, to be honest. There's really nothing but the money is there for both fighters. At the end of the day, money talks, not and bullshit walks. You know what I'm saying? So we got to understand that for sure. Devin Haney will be fighting George Kambosos in Australia. It's already been uh, the fight has already been made for October 15th. Uh, so I mean, we're just gonna have to find out what George Kambosos is gonna bring to the table for the second time around, right? Is George Kambosos gonna better himself? I'm hoping that George Kambosos gives us a better fight. Obviously, we saw the Anthony Joshua Alexander Usyk fight where Anthony Joshua he definitely did come in it came in better than the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll see the same for George Kambosos Jr. But ultimately, I think that Devin Haney gets the job done, and I think Devin Haney beats George Kambosos again. And I think that maybe we get the fight between Lomachenko and Devin Haney, and we're definitely going to be able to see what Devin Haney is really on as a up and coming fighter, undisputed fighter. You know what I'm saying? A young undisputed champion like Devin Haney. So I mean, for Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying, coming back obviously is good for the sport, especially Lomachenko. He brings a total dynamic like aspect to the game, into boxing. Everybody knows him as the Matrix. His angles are crazy. He's just an all around well-rounded fighter. Um, and I think that you need guys like Lomachenko, especially in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Um, it gives you something to talk about. You know what I mean? He's just that type of fighter. Even though the dude don't speak a lick of English, you know what I'm saying? But the dude is still like I mean, highly talked about God. What's going on, HLD? What's good, bro? But I'm excited, man, and I'm more excited for Jermaine Ortiz, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm more excited for him. Um, Obviously, I said that he fought. He's beaten Jamel Herring. Uh, he beat him via unanimous decision. Nahir Albright, he beat him the unanimous decision, and he also beat and he drew with Joseph Adorno. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. You know what I mean? I'm excited for Jermaine Ortiz for to getting this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Getting that opportunity against a guy like Lomachenko where he can showcase his skill and maybe put his name on the map. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. That's what it's really all about. He's not a bum. He's not somebody that you could just be like, oh, he's trash or something like that. Nah, he's really one of those guys, man. He's a real good up and coming fighter. And he already opened the door to avoid Loma after Cambosis. We'll see, but no surprise. Man, I've been hearing things about Devin Haney, but I haven't read anything about it. I definitely got to go back and do my homework on what Devin Haney's been doing. Um, the last thing that I've heard from Devin Haney was that that the Ring magazine didn't put him on the pound for pound list. The dude, went off the rails saying that he's not going to showcase the Ring magazine belt for his next fight, I guess, against George Kambosos. He's not going to take the Ring magazine belt. You know what I'm saying? But they gave a very detailed, um, a very detailed statement saying why they didn't put him on the pound for pound list, even though, you know what I'm saying? And well, I mean, we'll see though, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure they not gonna fight him. You know what I'm saying? And I hope I'm gonna be optimistic about it. You know what I'm saying? I know you optimistic about it, HLD, of course. You know what I'm saying? We want to see that fight. I want to see that fight. I want to see if Devin Haney's really that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Lomachenko could beat any of those guys at 135. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you feel the same way, bro. Lomachenko is like people could talk shit about Lomachenko. People could say this and that about Lomachenko, but Lomachenko's still Lomachenko, and we know how dynamic he is inside of that ring. You know what I'm saying? Like those ballet classes really, really worked. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see it. I want to see if Devin Haney is that guy. Now, if Devin Haney really has no out though. If we think about it, he has no out. Where's he gonna go? He's gonna go to 140. You know what I'm saying? He goes to 140, and now you're talking about a whole different a whole different animal is waiting for you up there. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just fighting bums up there, you know what I'm saying? And not fighting the top guys. But I don't know. Oh, he says in the press conference with Kambosos, Haney said it's up to his father if he can make weight, blah, blah, blah. Damn. I mean, yo, I ain't gonna say nothing speak on nothing like that because we remember Mauricio Suleiman did say that this dude is a weight bully in the division, and like we saw, T.O. had the health complications going down to 135, staying there for 6 years. So I'm not gonna be mad at it if he goes up to 140. So be it. Fuck it. Let's see T.O. versus Haney. Let's see Haney versus Ryan. Let's see Haney versus Prograde. Let's see Haney versus Taylor. Let's see Haney versus all of those guys. Let's see Haney versus Gary Antoine Russell. I mean, it's dogs at 140. So if he does move up to 140, I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be tripping about it because I know there's guys up there, and and it's gonna be competition. Now, if he was moving up and wasn't no competition up there, I'll be kind of like, damn, that's some bullshit. But it's competition up there. It's definitely competition. So I'm gonna just let that shit marinate, and we'll see what happens with Devin Haney. Hopefully he can make weight, and we can see that Lomachenko fight because that's the fight I want to see. That's a good fight, man. That's a real good fight. If Haney avoids Loma at 135, the Godfather will make him fight Tiafimo at 140. Choose your point. Facts, bro. Facts. Like this dude has no out. He has no out. He's just gonna drop the belts, let Lomachenko recover all those belts, go back. Lomachenko has to pick up all those belts. He's gonna go up to 140, and Tio will get him. You know what I'm saying? Either Tio, Taylor, whoever, Ramirez, Zapata. Man, they got names up there. So I ain't worried. Somebody gonna get to him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna touch Haney. So, yo, you don't want the Loma work, which I feel like, yo, I think that he has a better chance against Loma than going up to 140 with guys that, yo, all those guys up there got punching power like it's nothing. If you talk about Prograis got that mean ass left hand. You know, the only guy that doesn't have the meanest punching power is Josh Taylor, but Josh Taylor does have power, as we saw with the Jose Ramirez fight. He has that type of power where it's like, yo, this dude he got power and he could box, right? Then you got Jose Ramirez, got power. Jose Zepeda got power. We seen it with Jose Vargas. You got Tio, of course, Tio, and Tio could do it all. You know what I'm saying? So I if he goes up to 140, I think it's over for Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be tough for him. I think I honestly think that they're gonna take that Lomachenko fight. Not thinking about it. Thinking about it right now, I think they're taking that Lomachenko fight. I don't think that they're gonna let that money go away, and I don't think that they're gonna want to start fresh in a new division, knowing that they can make weight at 135. And I think that they like their chances against Lomachenko at 135, then going up to 140 and fighting anybody at 140, unless you fighting like dudes that really ain't competitive. But I think that Devin Haney's really gonna stay at 135 and get Lomachenko. I would think, right? We would think. That's what we would think. They have a they all have a cumulative power. Yeah, bro. Yeah. 140 is dangerous. 140 is dangerous. I even say 140 is dangerous for all fighters up there, man. That shit is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And T.O.'s not getting up there. So we're gonna see what T.O. gets next. I think it's Arnold Barboza. And Arnold Barboza is a good fighter. I think T.O. gets him though, but he gets Arnold Barboza, and then T.O. keeps going. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those divisions that's brewing. It's definitely a brewing division. I'm excited for it, but I think that Devin is gonna probably stick out for Lomachenko. I think that he likes his odds better with Lomachenko than anybody else at 140. I think that he likes those odds because Lomachenko's not a big puncher. He's not a big puncher. He's not gonna go in there and knock Devin Haney out. He's gonna go in there and be very technical. He's gonna try to outbox him, and he's gonna try to move on angles and frustrate the shit out of Devin Haney. And you know what I'm saying. So I don't know, but I like this fight coming up for Lomachenko against Jermaine Ortiz. I like that he's gonna get that opportunity. Jermaine Ortiz is gonna get that opportunity. I think that it's gonna be fireworks. It's gonna be fireworks. I don't expect nothing else from that fight but fireworks. You know what I'm saying? I think Jermaine Ortiz is a worthy opponent for Lomachenko. Will he beat him? That's a totally different story. But I think that this is where he gets his name out there. You know what I'm saying? This is where Jermaine Ortiz really got to put his name out. You know what I mean? He's gonna come in. He's gonna want to upset Lomachenko, and you just never know. You know what I'm saying? Any given night, you know. But this weekend we got Jose Pedraza versus Richard Comey. You know what I'm saying? Should be a really good fight. I think that Richard Comey gonna get Jose Pedraza. You know what I mean? I think Richard Comey's gonna get Jose Pedraza. I think he's gonna give him the most work that he's ever gotten. And we got good fights though, man. We got good fights coming. This weekend we only got that fight, but it is what it is. Oh shit, Barboza's is out, confirmed for now. Taylor versus Catterall is not official, just saying. Ooh, sneaky, but what? So I know. Ooh, sneaky. That's sneaky right there, yo. That's crazy. T.O. versus Catterall, T.O. versus Taylor. That's sneaky. Yo, let's be very clear. That's a great fight. Either or. Either or. Either or. That's a great fight. Let's be very clear. That's a great fight. Damn. And if T.O. gets any of them, I think that, man, what? This kid's about to blow up. This kid's going to blow up again. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, that's some good news right there, bro. That's some good news right there. Barboza's is out. Confirmed for now. True. Let's get it, man. Hey, but Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Follow me on Instagram at P4P Boxing Real News, on Twitter at P4P Real Boxing News. And we out. Peace.